Interface Video presents Fairfield Today. Brought to you by Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan, Fairfield Medical Center, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, and Lancaster Fairfield Community Action Recycling and Litter Prevention.
Welcome to Fairfield Today. My name is John Bosser. I am the host of the monthly edition where we focus on the people and the programs of the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities. My guests today are John Picar. On my left, he's our superintendent. John, welcome to the program.
Thanks, John. Good to be here.
And this is Deb Busilla, who is our board president. Deb, welcome.
Great to be here. Thank you.
John, let me start with you. We're here at River Valley Mall. We just had the ribbon cutting of our latest social purpose enterprise, which is Sweet Innovations. Tell us a little bit about what, first of all, let's talk about the whole Employment First initiative from the state and how we kind of take it a notch further and take it more community first rather than just employment first.
Okay, well, the whole Employment First initiative with the state, as we've talked about before, came out of a executive order from the governor back about a year and a half ago, where he indicated that the state of Ohio should band together to figure out how to best provide community employment opportunities for individuals with developmental disabilities. Excuse me, and it's that sweet treat from Sweet Innovations that sort of started choking me up there.
Yeah.
But it was essentially it mandated relevant state agencies to figure out a way to do this, to make sure employment was the top goal. That fit right into a wheelhouse with Fairfield DD, because that's been sort of our mantra and mission for a number of years now. And Sweet Innovations is our latest social purpose enterprise in partnership with Fairfield Industries, which is essentially to provide employment and training opportunities for folks with developmental disabilities, while also spreading the word of the things that people with developmental disabilities can do, and to obviously provide a community purpose.
Okay, and this is, of course, our second social purpose enterprise.
Right.
Talk a little bit about how, just in a short time, how Square 7 has really kind of fit into the downtown community.
Well, Art and Clay, obviously, we started with as our first real social purpose enterprise back about 3 years ago. About 6 months ago or so, we opened Square 7 Coffee House in Art and Clay on Main. And again, the purpose of that is to try to do what we could to assure a vibrant community, to help downtown, to make downtown more vibrant, which by extension makes our community more vibrant. It also provided numerous training and employment opportunities for folks that we support. Both Art and Clay on Main and Square 7 have been very well received. They've both exceeded our expectations in terms of performance up to this point in time. So I would have to say they're a great success, and I'm hoping Sweet Innovations is at least as successful, if not more.
Okay, thanks. Now, Deb, let's talk a little bit about how you feel to be down here, being part of the ribbon cutting ceremony and kind of seeing how this all fits together, and meeting some of the staff and actually some of the folks that we serve today.
Well, being a member of the board, and I know I do speak for the rest of the board, we couldn't be more proud of the work that's being done here in Fairfield County with Sweet Innovations, with Square 7 Coffee Shop at Art and Clay. We know, as being a part of the board, that Fairfield is one of the leaders throughout Ohio in their endeavors with helping people become more enmeshed in their communities, taking a part in their communities with employment and leisure and recreational activities. All of those things are very important for a community to be vibrant, to have folks that we serve be a part of that community. So the board is very proud of the work being done by all of the staff and the individuals that we serve. They work very hard to get to the point where something like Sweet Innovations is a possibility for us. So we're very proud and thankful that we have the individuals that we do here in Fairfield County.
Okay. Well, thank you, Deb, for joining me today.
Sure.
And John, thank you.
My pleasure.
Right now, we're going to watch a little bit of that ribbon cutting ceremony. And when we come back after that, we'll talk to a few more of our folks.
Hi, on behalf of the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, I want to welcome everybody to the ribbon cutting here for Sweet Innovations. What a great turnout today. And also want to congratulate the staff here, Sweet Innovations and Fairfield DD, guys. This is an awesome investment in the community, an awesome investment for the clients, and we're really excited to be part of this, so thank you. I'm going to pass the microphone over to a few people.
We look forward to a long partnership and great desserts for everyone here in Law and sweets.
Thank you. I'm John Peacar, Superintendent of the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Thanks, Beth. And it's a pleasure to be here on a nice August day for the grand opening of Sweet Innovations, our latest social purpose enterprise in partnership with Fairfield Industries. We want to thank River Valley Mall for being great hosts and welcoming us and being very cooperative and just a splendid landlord for us. Thanks. Hopefully we can have a long-term relationship. Eventually Tim here, who is our newest employee at Sweet Innovations, will be cutting the ribbon for us. But I want to introduce two other people who have a couple words to say. One is Debbie Silla, from the President of the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities.
Again, my name is Debbie Silla, and on behalf of the board, we are so appreciative both of River Valley Mall for inviting us in, and also all of the hard work that our staff at the board have done to make this a reality. We're very proud of the work that goes on here at Fairfield County DD, and you as a community should be proud too. So thank you very much.
And again, this is just our latest effort in trying to fulfill our mission statement, which is to bring about a vibrant community where people live fulfilling lives and make meaningful contributions. And so to cut the ribbon on that next step on our way toward that mission, I think we have some scissors for Tim.
Let's cut that ribbon. These guys are for real. They're nice, really heavy scissors, so make sure you got a hold of them there.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Today, about 1 in 5 Americans is living with a disability. Over 50 million people, including many of our friends and neighbors, teachers and co-workers, heroes and leaders. 20 years ago, the Americans with Disabilities Act guaranteed every person the right to live, work, and participate fully in the American experience. We've come a long way since then, and we are committed to making even more progress in the years ahead. Visit disability.gov to see how you can help.
Will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours? 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice? 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
Well, welcome back to Fairfield today. I hope you enjoyed those shots of our ribbon cutting, especially with Tim holding those big scissors. I think you really enjoyed that. Joining me now is Doug Mitchell, who is our manager of Job Fusion. Doug, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, John.
Now, you came up to work with us from Athens County. You've been down there for what, 14 years
yes,
or something like that? And you kind of ran their employment service.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what Job Fusion is and why you changed the name Community Employment Services to Job Fusion.
Sure. Job Fusion is a training and employment service. We have 2 customers. Our first customer is workers with different talents, different abilities, and we provide on-the-job training and place individuals in jobs throughout the community. Our second customer, of course, is the area businesses throughout Fairfield County, and we look at what needs the business might have and match a perfect worker with the business, and it works. We have well over 50 individuals that work throughout Fairfield County.
And you're striving to get more of those folks.
We are. We want to expand throughout Fairfield County. We are running smooth. We're doing a good job, but we know that there's a lot of other businesses that could benefit from the talent pool of these individuals.
What are some of the types of businesses that you have folks in now?
Well, it varies. Ohio University Lancaster is certainly an employer that we partner with, work with, as is Giant Eagle, a great supporter here in Lancaster, a number of food service businesses, and also we provide janitorial services at a number of businesses as well.
Okay, and you have some folks that are kind of in what I kind of consider non-traditional businesses now, and that's growing more and more, and that's people in office settings doing things like filing and shredding and...
Absolutely. There is a growth in terms of individuals that we work with who have a desire to be in an office setting to do clerical kind of work, especially with the day and age of computers. A lot of our individuals seek that kind of training, computer training. So data entry is not something that we're not very involved in. We have individuals who are very capable of providing data entry, customer service, and also answering telephones.
And that's what a lot of the training you're going through right now.
Absolutely.
Trying to develop those folks. And I guess the idea is to get more and more people to come out of the workshop setting, the sheltered workshop, which is the building on Coon Path Road, our Opportunity Center, and get them out working in the community and interacting with the community and being part of the fabric of the community.
Absolutely, and it's a win-win for everybody involved, because when you have individuals who are working in the community, earning a paycheck, buying things in the local community, supporting area businesses, paying taxes, they're a contributing member of the community, and it's a win-win for everybody.
Okay. And one of the newest placements, of course, behind us, you have at least two people now, right?
Three.
Three are coming to work here at the mall.
At Sweet Innovations. Yeah, that's great. We love partnering with Sweet Innovations, and we're excited. And so are the 3 young men who are going to be working there Monday through Friday.
Now, are those all 3 guys who had been in the sheltered workshop in the past, and this is their first jobs in the community, or have they worked in the community in the past?
I believe all 3 have been in a sheltered workshop environment, and so that's especially exciting to us when perhaps it's the first employment opportunity that they get from having been in a workshop setting, and so yeah, it's a double pleasure there.
Well, I'm probably going to talk to you a lot more in the coming months. We do this show usually the second weekend of every month, and I know we're going to be coming to Pickerington, which is where your new office is.
Yes.
We're probably going to take a quick tour when we do the actual grand opening of our new Pickerington Regional Office. And at that point, we'll talk more about Job Fusion and some of the folks, some of the people that you're helping to support. And then another big thing that's coming up, probably opening sometime in September or October, is our Discover You concept. So that'll be here at the mall as well.
Yes.
Kind of a little teaser for that, but that's a very exciting opportunity.
It is. It's exciting and innovative.
Okay. Very forward thinking.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
When we come back, we're going to talk with David Uhl, who is our business development manager, our director of business development, as well as Tim Heft, who is the newest employee here, and the gentleman who you saw earlier cutting the ribbon.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Today, about 1 in 5 Americans is living with a disability. Over 50 million people, including many of our friends and neighbors, teachers and co-workers, heroes and leaders. 20 years ago, the Americans with Disabilities Act guaranteed every person the right to live, work, and participate fully in the American experience. We've come a long way since then, and we are committed to making even more progress in the years ahead. Visit disability.gov to see how you can help.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Welcome back to Fairfield Today. My guests now are David Uhl on my left, who is our Director of New Business Development, and Tim Heft. Tim Heft, baker. How's that sound to call you a baker?
That sounds good.
In the past, you've worked at other places in the community, done a lot of things like filing and working in office settings. But then most recently, you've been back at the Opportunity Center, and you took advantage of this opportunity to come out and work in the community. How does it make you feel to be out here?
It feels good.
Okay. You're learning some new skills?
Yeah, I'm learning more new skills and everything. You know.
Okay. Well, good. Dave, let's touch a little bit more about a quick definition again of a social purpose enterprise, and kind of tie that into how Tim now fits into being part of the fabric of our community.
Sure. Well, a social purpose enterprise is a
a revenue-generating entity, usually started by a not-for-profit organization that doesn't focus only on the revenue, though certainly important, but also has some other purpose as well. And for us, it's employing some of our folks, like you mentioned, Tim, at the Opportunity Center. And so that's really what it is. There's a mindful eye on the revenue side. It is a business, but it's a business that has a particular purpose other than making money. And that purpose for us is helping to provide some employment and some job skills and some training for our folks. And so, it's been great here. Sweet Innovations, we're in our 8th week. We're about 2 months in now. And, it's been a challenge. So maybe folks are familiar with Square 7 and Art and Clay downtown. And when we put Square 7 in down at Art and Clay, we had some built-in structure. We had a lot of help from our vendors. We had, some staff there that were able to cross over and just really help us make that happen. We've built this thing from scratch, from the ground up, from developing recipes to figuring out how to bake them for how long, how to hold things, hiring new staff and training them. And so it has been an interesting 8 weeks. It's been a great journey, and where we're at now is really a great place. We're starting to bring some of our folks on. We have 2 other individuals that we've hired here as well, and we have about 4 or 5 individuals from the community who we employ who work here. And so it's a great thing, and it really, again, as we talk about our mission at Fairfield DD, to bring about a vibrant community where people lead fulfilling lives and make meaningful contributions. Well, this adds to the vibrancy of the community in a number of ways.
Well, yeah, and that's one of the things I wanted you to touch on. Had we not moved in here and taken over that spot, more than likely there wouldn't be a place other than ice cream to buy a cinnamon roll or a cookie or a cupcake here. So we really are filling that niche.
Yeah, that's true. When we acquired the space and the equipment from Cindy's, and they were ready to go out. They were ready to be done. And so I don't know how much longer they were going to hold on. If we didn't do it, then I think they probably would have shut down, and maybe something else would have come in, but not necessarily what we're doing. Could have been something. It could have been anything. And so it's the same story with downtown and Art and Clay. We saw an opportunity there, something that was potentially going to go away, which was a huge benefit to the community. Not something that you can really, do someplace else. And John Picard really had that vision to grab that and run. And this is a similar situation. The Fairfield Industries Board, which is the Fairfield DD
right.
not-for-profit partner, has that vision as well. And they really wanted to reach out and get involved in the community. And again, more than anything, for them and for us, it's providing those opportunities for folks to work.
Okay, and it really is. It's kind of a culture change for all of us, especially the provider, Fairfield Industries, for years and years that have been involved mostly just in this sheltered workshop and then finding some things to do in the community, but not necessarily going out and opening their own businesses.
Yeah, that's right. We've got great partnership with Job Fusion and Doug, who you had on a little while ago, and we had a great opportunity to work with him to get some employees here. And so, as more community involvement, more community inclusion continues to be kind of the mission that we're pushing forward, these kind of opportunities are great. I don't know how many more businesses we can keep kind of opening up based just on our resources, but Doug's doing a great job of getting additional folks out of the Opportunity Center and into the community and other employment opportunities. So It's been great.
All right, thanks. Well, Tim, we're going to bring this to a close pretty soon, but he was talking about the recipes. Now, I know you've only been here for a couple of days, but you'll eventually be able to start from scratch. And
and Leah was talking to me today, and she said if I want to try to make an icing, she's going to teach me how to make an icing soon. I'm going to try to do it like tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
But I want to try to.
Have you tried any of those sweet treats yet?
Yeah, they're good too.
Oh, I agree. I agree they're good. And it's, we had, 60, 70 people here at the at the ribbon cutting ceremony. And, that was kind of cool. Well, what'd you think standing up there cutting that ribbon?
Well, I was very proud of myself. I didn't know who wanted me to cut it, but I was really, to me that makes me feel good because I know, I'm out in the community now working, so it just helps me to realize that I'm helping other people.
Absolutely. And I know you told me before that's what you want to do. You just want to do something that helps other people, and you're helping other people fill their stomach. That's good. with good stuff. Well, Dave, any last words? I mean, Tim said he's proud of him and proud of himself. I think we're all proud of him, too.
We are proud of him, yeah. He's been doing a great job the last couple of days, and of those 60 or 70 people, we probably had 20 or so in line, and Tim was running them through quick, getting them served, and he's doing a great job. We're glad that he's here, and we're so thankful for really just the support of the community. I mean, that many people out here. We had a similar situation just a couple of weeks ago when we did the Square 7 open house and ribbon cutting down at Art and Clay. Just a ton of people coming out, supportive of what we're trying to do. More folks are understanding what it is we're trying to do, and I just think the more we can engage the community and the more we can work toward community involvement, I think it's a great thing for everyone.
Okay. Hours, we're open actually before the mall opens, right? Don't we open with coffee for some of the walkers and things like that, which will really pick up in the winter?
That's right. Yeah, we've got right now we're running a special. We're going to run it for a while. Happy hour 9 to 11. So the mall really opens at 10, but the walkers and some other folks get in here around 9. Certainly employees do, and so it's $1 coffee. And again, we're serving staffs just like we serve downtown, and so it's great coffee. And then 50% off muffins in the morning, and so you can roll in and grab something. And our regular hours, our mall hours, which is 10 to 9 through the week, and then Sunday noon to 6.
Okay. Muffins are healthy.
Yeah,
just by the name of calling it a muffin makes it healthy. It's not. It's kind of like a cupcake, but if you call it a muffin, it's healthy.
Well, it's got fruit in it, blueberry and wild berries. So.
And we watched Leah making those,
yes.
And I have some video of her doing that. Those are great. Tim, you're going to say something?
Yeah, I was saying, I had a friend who was telling me yesterday, and she said get some, it's not blue muffins, but it's some kind of muffins, and she said, why don't you see if you can make that at your sweet shop? I find out and then write it down and then.
That sounds good.
You find out we're always working on expanding the product. So I haven't really told anyone yet. So this will kind of be the and hopefully it'll happen. I guess we'll say tentatively, but in September I think we're going to start doing cheesecakes. And so
awesome.
Yeah, we're real excited about that. And so we're always looking at what's next for us. And again, all in an effort to give back to the community and to provide these folks with some opportunities to work. So Tim,
well, you have a great staff. I know Leah is a first class cook and baker, and some more staff members are awesome. And now you got new guys who are learning to be a baker.
Right. Yep, we're excited.
All right. Well, David, thanks.
Thank you, John.
Tim, thank you.
Thank you.
So if you're looking for something sweet to eat and you're out here at the mall, or if you're downtown and hankering for a cup of coffee or something sweet down there or a sandwich, stop in at Square 7. And here at Sweet Innovations, Fairfield DD and Fairfield Industries, two most recent ventures into the social purpose enterprise world. So until next month, this is John Bosser for Fairfield Today.
Interface Video presents Fairfield Today. Brought to you by Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan, Fairfield Medical Center, Fairhope Hospice and Palliative Care, the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, and Lancaster Fairfield Community Action Recycling and Litter Prevention.